Indeed, we are Lions of Niger, Vandresa FC, in only their first campaign of the prestigious Football Association Cup, organized by Lagos State, are in the last four and have an opportunity to progress to the final, where they will be competing for the ultimate prize and a chance to represent Lagos State at the expanded ITO Cup, and also a chance to win the 1 million naira prize money on offer. It was William Shakespeare who says, "Be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and others have greatness thrust upon them." How else will you explain going all the way to be the best four teams in Lagos in your first attempt at the competition? Welcome to the Teslim Balogun Stadium, the venue of the highly anticipated encounter right here on VFC TV. It is the match between Vandresa FC and Smart City FC, the defending champions of this tournament. Well, the first finalists have already been known as Box FC, so Vandresa FC or Smart City FC would be playing that club in the final. You see the lineup there already on your screens, but before I introduce the players, let me introduce myself. My name is George Asien, and I'll be on the commentaries alongside my co-commentator Donald Akpan, aka Kimmich. How you doing?
Indeed a pleasure, Mighty George. Once again, the Sports Theatre at Teslim Balogun Sports Stadium.
It's always great indeed to have you. It's been a winning combination all through since the round of 32 up till now, so we expect that to continue. Well, as the game already kicked off, let's tell you already, it's Obina Kuche, Samuel Eto'o, the captain, Owolabi, Basi, Akpan, Kabiru, Sahid, Savior, Elisha, Somtochukwu, and Gideon. We need to quickly rush that up because the action has already started on the pitch. That's the starting 11 for Vandresa FC. Let's take that down quickly and focus on the action on the pitch. The referee's already kicked things off at the moment, and we can tell you that there is already a situation on hand there. A very quick start by Smart City FC, who are at home today, playing from left to right, wearing the white jersey, the red on red, that is, while Vandresa FC spotting white on blue, as it is already an infringement, and the match official Olayinka Olajide has given Smart City a free kick, which will quickly be taken right now, and VFC is safe because it goes way over the bar for a goal kick. Just to let you know, this match is live on VFC TV, which can be, of course, gotten from the Vandresa FC mobile application. That's where you're probably watching us on right now, or via the Vandresa FC YouTube page, and also live commentaries on Sport Radio 88.9 Brilla FM and Comfort 95.1 FM as well. All right, that's just to bring it to your ears and your eyes as much as possible. So we have a feel of the tournament. VFC progressed to this stage, being the team with the cleanest sheets, no goals considered so far, and 3 scored. On the other hand, the opponents have scored quite a number of goals leading up to this semi-final. But in terms of this fixture, you would know that VFC have the upper hand on head-to-head. The first time these two sides faced off was in April 27. On April 27, it was a friendly fixture. A Babatunde Damilare goal and a Somtochukwu Abraham goal combined to give the Lions a 2-0 win in that friendly match. But things are much different now. Damilare is no more with the side, but there's something Chukwu Abraham, who was clearly the man of the match in the quarterfinal game against Messiah FC, scoring a goal and setting up another as well. The ball goes out there for a corner kick, the first of VFC's corner kicks. Well, Donald, clearly a friendly game is different from a competitive game, as we will get to see.
Yes, of course, Lions had the opportunity to match them in the friendly game, and this a very serious encounter.
Very serious indeed, sent in. It's Alicia there who, interestingly, starts today. Has always been coming from the bench. Coach Yemi, who is on the touchline, it's quite particular about the pace the young star brings, and decides not to keep him on the bench in this one. And that sees Olaliko Abdusalam on the bench today. That's the substitution. An unchanged side except for that one. Alicia Jonah coming in for Olaliko Abdusalam, who finally brought that scoring deadlock in a quarterfinal game, scoring the second goal against Messiah FC. Four minutes played already here at the Teslim Baragun Stadium. We can say the latest home of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Now the playground of the Lions of Niger. Sending there by Kabiru to no one in particular. It's Basi Odiong, one of the new boys. Went solid at the back. Counting to the clean sheets that Obina Akuche has kept so far. Well, the new lads will certainly be hoping to give a very good account of themselves. Well, they have so far, with the final just in sight. Captain Edo there, been quite impressive so far in the tournament. Jonah Edo sends it in now, looking to find Samto Chukwu. The FC still in possession now. It's Alicia who's brought down. Referee says play on. Interestingly, was that move there. Looked like he was togged, no doubt, but the referee did say play on there.
You're trying to say the incident wasn't serious?
What do you think?
It should have been a free kick though, because both players only have a break.
This match is proudly powered by global sponsors Vandresa Energy Services Limited, and of course Stream Media Entertainment, the audio-visual partners of Vandresa Football Club, and also with the proud collaboration of the Lagos State Government. There's Kingsley Akban now. Gideon Monde finally has his way with the ball. What does he do with it now? Estes is it right in the 18, looking for Samto Chukwu. Samto now. And he ends VFC. Still in play. Thought that was going out anyway. Kingsley Akpan. There goes Xavier Isaac, expecting the ball back. Didn't come to him. It's Gabriel Popola. As VFC start to track back. Just steady up everything there. No doubt possession-wise, it's been VFC for some time. Somto Chukwu Abraham has an opportunity to get the first goal for VFC. And it happens, ladies and gentlemen, just as he did on April 27, 2021. He has done it today, December 15, 2021. I got to get that date right. Ladies and gentlemen, the first goal right here in the second semi-final game. Off a little slip there from that defender. Now, these are the kind of goals that strikers want to score.
Every time they need a goal, Somto Chukwu Abraham always fancied. It's 2 goals now against Smart City. First was in a friendly, and now in the main matter.
Great stuff indeed. Very great stuff from the man who's shown that he is in very good conversation with football. It's 2 goals in 2 matches for Somto Chukwu Abraham. And I'm sure that Smart City would be beating themselves over that one there. But you know, there's some sort of setups that strikers might not even get hold of. He knew and he bit that goalkeeper, Semu Adegboyega, very nicely. And what a shot that is. VFC are ruling at the Teslim Balogun Stadium. Nine minutes, make it 10 minutes now. Just a minute after Somto Chukwu's goal. Somto brought down there. It's going to have lots of players on him now. Hopefully not so serious, that knock there. In case you're just joining us, you're 10 minutes late. Although the game also started about 10 minutes late in itself. No thanks to the penalty shootout between the earlier sides. Bagada FC and box to box, where the latter team emerged the winners. And will await the winners of this encounter as well. This game is also live on Sports Radio 88.9 Prela FM for the radio commentaries, but you have to do yourself a favor and download the Van Rizza FC mobile application, and make sure you're following us on all our social media platforms at Van Rizza Football Club on Facebook, vanrizza.fc on Instagram, Van Rizza FC _ on Twitter. By the way, Van Rizza FC is the only football club in Nigeria to be verified on Facebook and Instagram, boasting of over 1.5 million followers on all social media platforms, and that's been achieved with just about 2 years of existence. It's no mean feat. It should be commended, no doubt. A Smart City would want to go for an equalizer right here. It's well defended. It's Kingsley Akpan who sent it away for a corner kick. Well, the players would regroup now. Set pieces are always quite tricky though. It's quickly taken by Smart City now. Well defended as well. That was Kabiru's head who has got that one. Saeed Obishes on, looking for Somto Chukwu again. Well, Smart City should have known by now. Leaving Sumter Chukwu right there is very dangerous, and that's why their captain, Tunde Adejoko, is the man on him. Minutes. Free kick. Oh, that's a corner kick. A missed kick there, and the goalkeeper wasn't watching so well that it crossed the line. Sent in quickly. Get it out. Side. Smart City being smart in your defending there. And they definitely have gotten out of harm's way. Well, the sounds of the drums, no doubt, makes you feel like you're in a national team game. Or maybe because it's a national team stadium as well, we're getting that feel right here. And also the FA Cup is getting more and more intense now. As it is, only 3 teams left as we await the climax of this great tournament. It's not more about, you know, getting to claim the ultimate prize, but it's the quality of football that Lakers has displayed, or has witnessed in the tournament so far. Not bad indeed, and I'm excited that Vandresa FC have been part of that lovely football that has been displayed this season.
Yes, of course, indeed a very good achievement. It's a very great one there. Having a team like Vandresa FC will really be among the best.
I'm sure we'll be looking forward to the MVP award as well, to see the most valuable player. And that's an award I love. Aside from lifting the trophy and all that, we'll like to see the brightest stars. We've seen some of them in this tournament, no doubt. Well, all the coaches will be saying is get the ball at the back of the net. And hopefully this would not drag into penalties. Nice block there by Kingsley Akpan. Isaac Xavier there was arrested, no doubt. He knows how to turn, his twists and turns. Well, that player was having none of that. A free kick taken, but the hands of the opposing goalkeeper now. Ateboiga sends it out. Kabiru to the man who's nicknamed Saha. I wonder why. Okay, well, taken after Louis Saha, I suppose, of the Manchester United fame. The VFC players have some interesting nicknames. There's Mangala. It's Mangala, there's Deco. It just goes to show you who the soccer idols are. Not bad. That's the man, Elisha Jonah. Sends it to Kingsley Akpan there. Does well to keep it in play. Can he regain possession? Quite a tussle there on the line. Smart City win that one. It's sent in. Looked like that player was some inches offside, but the flag stayed down. It's a free kick to Vandresa FC. 17 minutes on the clock. It's the Lions of Niger 1, Smart City FC 0. That's the story so far in the second semi-final of the Lagos Football Association Cup, aka Lagos FA Cup. That's Gideon Monday there. Man's come close to scoring many times. VFC would have an opportunity here. Saeed has a man behind him. Just sticked up on him there. You need to always watch your back. That's like a life lesson. Watch your back.
Yeah, you really have to watch your back. That would have been a very good opportunity for VFC.
It's like they say, shine your eye. Oh, they go use you do streets.
Most especially when you're playing a team called Smart City.
You try to be smarter than them. Oh, there they go, Smart City now. Lovely clearance. Kabiru Popola sends it out as Ham's way, but it's quickly taken the throw in now. Number 14 shirt. Rilwan Motoshaw for Smart City. Fires a weak one. Couldn't trouble Obin Akuje there. Of course, it'll be to redefine sport broadcasting as well. Vandresa FC will be broadcasting all the 2021-2022 league games in high definition, with the arrival of course, state-of-the-art equipment by partners SME. Our broadcast partners have promised us exciting football, more like VAR football if you like, instant replays and everything. It's kind of like what they did last season, but we expect, of course, to get a more exciting experience come next season. For those of you who subscribe to VFC TV, you all know what we're talking about. It's a picture quality like no other in Nigeria, and I can take that to the bank, no doubt. No broadcasts, football broadcast, compares to this one. Now, if you think this is good, wait for next season and see what's up. 20 minutes played right here at the pitch of the Teslim Balogun Stadium. It's Smart City who are trailing VFC 1-0. A slip up at the back saw Samto Chukwu score his second goal in 2 games and his second against Smart City. Of course, the first was in a friendly win many months ago, precisely April 27. Obina Akuche is one of the new boys who just recently joined Vandresa FC. He has been on the winning side all through. That's some good omen, you'd say. Kingsley Akpan just kind of lost the ball right there. The flag stayed down, surprisingly. I would have been very concerned about that. Finally went up. That was a very clear offside. He went over there to wait for the ball. I mean, that's the kind of football we played those days when we were young. We go wait by the keeper. There were no rules in street football. And there's still no rules, really. Yeah. Except, of course, you know, you probably don't have throw-ins. But then, there were no offsides.
Just play it the way you like it.
Well, if there's no order, there'll definitely be disorder. We wonder what new rule FIFA will bring into football. Speaking of which, All teams in the World Cup playoffs are supposed to provide VAR equipment in whatever stadia they're using. It'll be exciting to see Nigeria get her own VAR equipment, and then what happens to it after that? Would it be a property of the NFF and would be kept in the secretariat after the game, or would it be donated by a football team or rented, as it were? Let's not preempt what the Football Association would do, Football Federation. Let's just wait and see next year, first quarter of next year, when the playoffs will be done. We'll see that VAR machine. It comes with lots of cameras, and that's for sure. The VFC sends it on in. Alicia Jonah was just waiting by the side there. Almost got her head to it. Still in play. It's cleared out quite nicely by Smart City. They're not letting anything slip at all, this Smart City side, after they were wounded in the opening minutes of this game. Actually, about 10 minutes into the game, it's when the first goal came in. There goes Smart City now. It's stopped by Kabiru. What's your take on the midfield play so far? Of course, we've seen Xavier Isaac doing the exciting work right there. I'm looking at the VFC side bossing the midfield, and that's very important.
Yes, of course, that's very important. It's 70% okay for this first 45 minutes. Seeing all the midfielders off stage, all hands on deck to make sure they manage things in their respective offices.
Of course. One man has managed to his quite well, Samto Chuko. Scoring when it needs to be scored. Alicia Jonah came in for Olalikon Abdul Salam. That's quite a tricky substitution. They talk about it at the start of the commentaries. It looks like the pace of Jonah is what Coach Yemi was looking for. By the way, Coach Tony Buller still out ill. I wish him a quick recovery. It looks like the flu is around now. I woke up yesterday quite feverish as well, thankfully. Had to fight it out, knowing that I have work to do. So if you're feeling any sort of flu, make sure you take medications and get back to work. Well, you need to check yourself, though, because you never know which sort of flu is in town these days. Funny thing people would say, when you just feel feverish, they'll say, hey, are you sure it's not that one? You know. Well, COVID is not a death sentence. Go check yourself. Go get vaccinated as well. 27 minutes on the clock now. Ball's just been tip-tapped right there in the middle. VFC still hungry for more goals, though. As they go right now, there goes Xavier Isaac, setting it straight to Gideon Monday. He bits this man, still in possession. Looks like it's gone out. That would have been a lovely goal. There was Alicia Jonah waiting there. There was also Subchoshiku as well. Just inches past the line it went. Gideon Monday would have had an assist right there.
Yeah, you saw the young man driving in to make that cross. But the defender says no. So it's gone out for a corner kick in favor of the Lions.
That's a corner kick quickly. Will be taken by Xavier Isaac, the number 10. Man of the match in the round of 32 games, scored the only goal against Joel Sportine. That incidentally, or ironically, was a team that really was excited about playing VFC because they thought the VFC had refused to play them at some point and they wanted to prove a point. Well, it didn't turn out well for them. Lovely experience it was. Any team that plays VFC definitely these days, even though I say so myself, would get more exposure. Imagine Smart City live on TV for the whole world to see. Isn't that wonderful?
A very huge achievement, we'll call that. There's been a heart desire of every team dreaming to play against the best team in Nigeria.
Say that again. I didn't hear that.
The best team in Nigeria.
Can you say that again?
The best team.
All right, then. Shout out to all the football clubs. VFC only doing what should be done in terms of organization, branding. It's very key as well. And putting games on TV. If you don't have your football on TV, then we're still backward. And that's why VFC insisted all the games must be on TV. And shout out to the Lagos State government for, of course, partnering on this one. Lovely done. But the man in red there could not just allow Kukola have his day. Had to bring him down. The gallant number 4 right there. He's been doing a splendid work all through this campaign, just like every other player. Team playing like a unit. You hardly know that they were just recruited. Most of them indeed, but we hope the excellence continues. There goes Samuel Edoho. He has a man behind him. Alicia Jonah was there to rescue him now. At the edge of the box, Samto Chukwu lost possession there. And Smart City try to be smart to launch a counter. Stopped there by the VFC defense. Lovely challenge. A very tricky one there. Almost just bounced and landed in front of Samto Chukwu. That would have been another story to celebrate right here, but the defense of Smart City a little panicky there.
Young man really has to thank his stars. Samto Chukwu never got that on time. It would have been another devastating experience for him.
We saw 4 goals in the first semi-final. Alicia's brought down there. But so far in 30 minutes of this fixture, make that 31, we've seen 1 goal. But lovely football as well. Except for the ugly challenge there by Smart City. Referee gives the result and 1 there. The flag stayed down. That flag stayed down. What a goal that would have been for Alicia Jonah. A lovely, well-taken free kick. It's something that Xavier Isaac loves to do. Lovely passes. We almost missed that. A clearance from the back almost ended up at the back of the net of Smart City. Can you imagine? Their fans would definitely be furious about that. Did everyone just watch the ball? It's a corner kick to VFC now. And Kingsley Akpan moves to take that one. What a story would that would have been. "33 minutes on the clock. Still VFC who lead with 1 goal. Still Smart City trying to press for the other goal. Here they go now. Number 17, Jabal Omar. Scored 2 goals so far in this campaign. And there goes Smart City. Well blocked as well. Bassi Odiong is the man who had to put his body on the line there to stop that shot from finding its way anywhere near Obina Kuche. That's Smart City with some intent right now.
Yes, of course. But Oracle was there. Similar occasions we saw against the 36 Lions there. The die minutes where the young man was really receiving some shocks. Like 2 to 3 times. Has been really consistent in his office. Look at Bassi Odiong.
Bassi Odiong signed from FC1 Rockets, an NNL side in Akwa Ibom State. Did fairly well in the last season's campaign. Also a privately owned club there. Has been a rock in that defense since he joined Bassi Odiong. Throw-in going to the VFC. It's a 1-2 with Alicia Jonah. Looks like the ball clipped his hands there. It was ball to hand though, but the goalkeeper would, the referee would take none of that. These days you cannot easily convince the center referee that it's ball to hand. In fact, when the ball is in motion, you need to keep your hands away. There goes Gideon Monte. His opponent beat him to it there. Smart City in possession again. To number 14 now, Rowan Amotoshaw is brought down. Referee has a very strong caution for the young man, Xavier Isaac. Was almost reached into his pockets but decided not to. It's been a balanced game. Very okay officiating so far. As Smart City in another corner kick here. Let's see if they're going to swing it in or just do the pass in right there like they do. That's their style though. There goes jersey number 7. And the ball is at the back of the net. Ball finds its way at the back of the net. Off the body of Bassi Odiong, who we talked about earlier on. Well, that angle was also open somewhat. A little bit of mistake there has resulted in VFC conceding for the first time in this tournament. It is 1-1 the scoreline.
Yes, of course, the young man Bassi Odiong was thinking he's blocked the ball out of play. A very sad scenario there.
Chukwudi Ekwuocha is the man who read the body language of Odion, and also the goalkeeper Obina Akuche there, scoring his 4th goal of the competition so far. And I'm not sure that VFC would have wanted that. That's the young man, Ekwuocha there, just firing it over the bar. Coach Yemi would have a lot to say about that goal, Joe. So it's back to square one as it is, Donald. 1-1 means the game has restarted. We're about to see some very intense play right here.
And the little errors is what the players of VFC really try to prevent.
That's the story so far. VFC would have to respond to this one. In case you're just joining us, or you've been with us for a while, this is the match broadcast of the 2nd semi-final of the Lagos FA Cup 2021. It's between the defending champions Smart City FC and the newcomers Vandresa Football Club. Newcomers in the FA Cup, surely, but not to the league and not to Nigeria. If not, they wouldn't be followed digitally by almost 2 million people. First cup campaign of the Lions. It has gone well so far. Still is within reach that final. There goes another corner kick by Smart City. Ball has to be cleared away to safety now. And it's Gideon Monday who does that job. No time to play around with the ball in the 18. I've seen what Smart City could do with just the set pieces from a corner kick that happened. Five minutes left in this first 45 minutes. There's certainly all to play for in this encounter.
Yes, of course. Also a very important 5 minutes. The Tri-Town Lions fall back to business. Make sure they double the goal. All the defenders were. Scoreline has been leveled already. Slight error from Basi Odion.
The play has been stopped momentarily right now as medics attend to the VFC player.
It's Owolabi Ibrahim.
Looks like a little strain there. Not sure he had a collision. That's that first goal by Sumto Chukwu Abraham. Well blasted. Alicia Jonah was waiting on the side there to see if, Sumto would be unselfish. But when you get the ball to that level, you definitely have to blast it. And there's the equalizer there. It was initially well read by goalkeeper Obina Akuche, but that deflection of Basi Odion ensured it went to that very tight right angle. Alicia Jonah couldn't get past this man there. Smart City trying to link up. Looks like we're going to have the first substitution of this encounter. Samto Chukwu or Abraham Okpara is coming in for his first appearance in this season's campaign of the FA Cup, replacing
Owolabi Ibrahim.
Owolabi Ibrahim, who had a leg strain there, and called out to the coach that he could not continue. Quite a shame, though. Young man's been very solid at the back there, and we'll be hoping that Okpara Abraham substitutes him nicely. The referee has very strong words and also flashes the yellow card for the very first time in this encounter, and it's against VFC's Saheed Obisheson, who brings down his opponent. Looks like the Smart City side have been getting some of the free kicks and corner kicks of late. That's something the VFC side need to watch out for. There goes Xavier Isaac to Itoho Samuel now. Kabiru Kukola just miscued that a bit. Smart City at the edge of the VFC box now. But Basio Jong sends that one out. There's Samto Chukwu Abraham there with two shirts. It's well collected by the Smart City defense there. Schwab Al Hassan is a man who gets the better of Samto. There they go, the Smart City side again, but there's Kingsley Akpan there. Does well to shield. It's sent in now. VFC have to do a lot of defending right now. Ball still in play in the 18 of the Lions. Smart City still in control now. It's cleared away, and nicely so by the blue and white. An exciting final minutes here. Smart City. Smart City against that run of play do find themselves a second goal just at the stroke of 45 minutes. Smart City and it's Chukwudi Akiocha once again who gets that goal. The young man was just waiting to pounce on it. A shot in earlier, punched out by Obina Kuche, but it didn't do well to keep it out of harm's way. The unrushing Chukwudi Akiocha rushes in to score, thumping it right up. And it's halftime right here at the socket at the Teslim Balogun Stadium, where VFC, who were a goal up, are now 2-1 down. But there's all to play for in the next 45 minutes. Right, Donald?
Yes, of course. Very lot. And Coach Yemi must really have some vital words to administer to the Lions. A lot of lapses we've really seen so far from the back line and as well from the goalkeeping department. That has to be fixed, I must say.
Surely a lot needs to be fixed as well. Smart City gradually grew into the game. VFC with the first goal seemed to be riding high But it's all changed in the final quarter of the half. That goes to show that you need to stand your ground all through. Football can change. Smart City are going in with the upper hand. But we'll take a break right now. When we come back, we'll just be in time to take some of your comments. Just go straight to our Facebook page, Vandreza Football Club. And if you're watching on YouTube, drop your comments there as well. We'll be back shortly to take those comments of yours. It's finished at halftime. Smart City 2, Vandreza FC 0. We'll be right back. All right, there you see the first half highlights of the encounter between VFC and, of course, Smart City. We'll just quickly take a look at what happened in the first 45, like we did say, and also get to read some of your comments on Facebook and, of course, YouTube as well. But before that, let's quickly bring on Aguche. He's a keen supporter of Vandresa FC and a sports pundit as well. Just quickly have your say on what you've seen in the first 45. VFC up, but now they're trailing. How do you think that happened?
Well, a lovely game of football out here in the Taslim Balogo Stadium. VFC started on a bright note, and definitely, you know, sometimes when you start well, you might actually fall asleep. So I think they actually fell asleep in this first 45 minutes. They can actually still come back if they hold their own. This team is beatable, but all they need to do is hold more of the ball, pass very well, and definitely they will get a goal. And maybe from there on, they can score the winning goal and take this game to the final. That's what we want from VFC.
We're taking a look at that goal there, the equalizer by Smart City. Looked like the goalkeeper was, you know, it looks like he already figured where that player was firing to, talking about Chukwudi Kyocha. Would he have any blame in the fact that he hit his defender's body and got into the back of the net? Does that absolve the goalkeeper of any blame when it comes to this goal?
Okay, well, when you look at a deflection, most times when it's on target, sometimes you might not blame the goalkeeper, but most times if you are being beaten by your near post, sometimes the goalkeeper has to take the blame. But there again, you have to also blame the defenders, because this is a corner kick. You shouldn't allow a 1-2 in a corner kick, and that was what happened and brought that goal, the equalizer. Assuming they could close it down, they close down the players, they wouldn't have considered that goal, that equalizer.
Of course, VFC definitely would need to close down the players, no doubt. And surely what the coach would be telling his players so far. As they quickly just, before I come back to you, let's quickly look at some of the comments here from YouTube. Goke Sholanke says, good stuff, you guys at Vandresa Media Management. Thank you very much. Prosaka says, nice coverage and commentary. Thank you as well. Camera quality has improved from last season. Delore Alushego, thank you. Well, you ain't seen nothing yet, Shego. Fonetemi Yang says, Paul Emenike is benched. I expected he should have played. Well, you know that when... Well, Obina has not conceded all through this campaign. It's when you see things like that, you want to say, okay, why don't we have the other goalkeeper? Well, Austin Okonokpan is watching us from the UK and absolves the goalkeeper of any blame. He says, Ahmed Abdul Karim, both goals were not the goalkeeper's fault. All right, Damian Adewumi says, impressed as always with Vandresa FC's coverage. Different camera angles and multi-camera production, replay, good commentary, awesome graphics. Obviously the best run club in Nigeria football. Well, thank you very much. We'll go to Facebook also as well. Let's see what you're saying here. My friend Aguche says, well, a deflection is usually not the goalkeeper's fault, but the defenders must always cover their areas. Let's see what you're saying here. It's halftime, 2-1 in favor of Smart City, the defending champions. Olanwaju Bangboye says, come on, you guys, you could do it. Solomon Sam says, come on, VFC, we will defend and win the match. Mohammed Hassan Shadi is asking where you can watch the match. It's live on VFC YouTube, Vandresa Football Club on YouTube, and of course the mobile app, which is what we prefer that you use. All right, just go and download it, and so you can take VFC wherever you go. Yemi Gold Jr. says, come on lads, let's get the job done in the second half. Adekunle Abdul says, come on VFC, the first half had too many mistakes. All right, mistakes of course result in, you know, goals, no doubt. Chukwemeka John says over 2.5. Abiola David Alade says, mistakes in the midfield. Why did we bottle this up? Well, not an excited fan there. Jesunyo Samuel says the last 10 minutes was a complete disaster. Midfield lost cohesion. The defense became helpless. Akban should be substituted. He's making too many mistakes. I'll come to Uche on that if he agrees. Well, Lawal Utman says, common lines. Adamson Frost says, decision-making by the midfielders is way too slow. It's just how they've been playing. Olayinka Shafiq Olaraju says, common lines. Promise Obi says, we're playing, okay. I mean, they're really crushed over 1-0, 1-2 down. Need to stop throwing the ball from back to forward. Celestine Solomon says, come on, Vandresa FC. And Nduka Amos says, it's Smart City. Crown George says Akban should be substituted right now, and also lack of creativity in the middle. Let's take a bite at that midfield very quickly, just in 30 seconds. What's your take on that midfield? Do you think there should be, of course, some re-engineering right there in the middle? And also the left winger, what's your take on him?
Oh, okay. So I'll start with the left winger. He has made so many mistakes. But I think he can actually improve as the game goes on. But he needs to be more focused and take the right passes at the right time. For the midfield looks solid, but they need to be more cohesive in terms of spreading the play and releasing the ball on time. Don't hold the ball for too long. If you hold the ball for too long, they will collect this ball. These guys are smart and they are fast. That's all I can say. Good one.
All right, and thank you very much as well, Agu Uche. For talking to us. It's time to head to the pitch right now. Let's quit all the highlights and go straight to the pitch where it's all happening right now as the players regroup for the second 45 minutes, which kicks off in just a short while. Let's welcome back, of course, Donald Kimmich as well, who also joins me in the second 45 minutes. You heard from the fans there, you heard from Aguchi as well. I mean, what needs to happen in the second 45 for VFC?
Everything has to be put in place, and that's what the coach have done. The goalkeeping department and as well the defenders, the midfield as well. They have to make sure they don't hold the ball too long. They have to distribute it to the appropriate. It's right time to keep banging the goals this second half. They just have to figure a way out on how to score the goals. Keep the goal coming. That's what Coach Yemi will be administering to the Lions.
Well, of course, keeping the goal coming should also be added to keeping it tight at the back as well, because that's where, of course, like Jason Yun said, was a disaster in the final 10 minutes. Surely the back needs to be tighter. Are you expecting to see any change, even though we can spot Olaleko Abdul Salam warming up somewhere on the pitch? It looks like Elisa Jonah might be playing no more part in this game, but Kingsley Akpan is still back in the second 45. Are you expecting any change?
Yes, I really expected a change. Alongside seeing Fawaz Otun, who also completed the jogging segment there.
Who do you think should rest then, if Fawaz is coming in? Not sure. Okay. All right, then. Let's see as Coach Yemi Daniels sticks with the same 11 that, of course, started this game. Hopefully, they just translate whatever he has told them in the dressing room. That definitely must be very, very important. No doubt. Okay, so we now have confirmation of substitutions in the second half. So things are going to change, no doubt. Don't forget, there was a late substitution. Akbar Abraham came in for Ibrahim Owolabi, who had a leg strain just minutes before the end of the first 45. Well, welcome back in case you're just rejoining us to the Teslim Balogun Stadium. We're used to running commentaries at the Soccer Temple. That almost just slipped out. Where Vandresa FC would hope to come back from 2-1 down. Haven't played badly at all. In fact, it has been an evenly matched game. Just for Smart City, have just been quite smart when it comes to those little slips at the back there. The second one, a rebound after a save by goalkeeper Obina Akuche. Elisha Jonah plays no more part. Lekon Abdul Salam takes his place in front, and that midfield that needs re-engineering is going to happen now. Fawaz Otun is on for Saeed Obisheson, and the final substitution is Chukwuebuka Ogbonna coming in for Gideon Monday, who we didn't see a lot from him in this in the last half. Well, let's see how that goes. So, as the game is restarted by centre referee Olayinka Olajide, we're live on VFC TV, the only football club channel in Nigeria, and it can be found on Google Play Store and your iOS. Just go there, download for free, and you'll be watching this game. Beautiful football at that. At VFC attack right now, there goes Somto Chukwu Abraham, hoping to connect with Leko Abdul Salam there. That was a moment of tension, you'd say, for the back line of the Smart City. I do remember from the restart of the last game, it was the two players who combined to give VFC a second goal. Ball sent in now. A nice one there from Fawaz Otun, looking for the hand of Somto Chukwu Abraham or Laleko Abdul Salam, the former Nilayo FC of Abeokuta attacker, who also recently joined Vandresa Football Club. 3 substitutions added to the one in the first half. 4 substitutions for Yemi Daniel, aka Yawa, who's standing in for Tony Bullis, who isn't that fit these days. Wish him speedy recovery, no doubt. 2 minutes played on the clock. I did say you're watching on VFC TV or the Vandresa Football Club YouTube page, or you're listening to us live commentaries, as VFC almost had a moment of brilliance right there. Chukwuebuka Ogbonna was just waiting for that flick from Somto Chukwu Abraham, who got a pass from Xavier Isaac. You're probably also listening on Akwa Ibom's biggest radio, Comfort 95.1 FM, where, of course, the Lions of Nigeria do have a training camp there in a multi-million naira facility located at the Shelter of Frick Extension, or Shelter of Frick Estate in Akwa Ibom there. You could call it the first home of the Lions before Lagos. Let us know where you're watching from. Send us a message on YouTube, our YouTube page, on Facebook as well, and all the social media platforms. As we settle into the second 45 of this game, Okpara Abraham, an instrumental figure of the Lions last season. There goes Xavier Isaac with a lovely flick there, and Vandresa FC have equalized this one. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 2-2. It is back to square one, and the man who does it is a man who just came back into the fray. Lovely pass from Xavier Isaac, finding Chukwuebuka Ogbonna. That's instant impact. It's what they call that substitution.
Astonishing. Sublime pass from the workaholic midfielder to Chukwuebuka Ogbonna. Absolutely brilliant. Oh my goodness. Vintage. Beyond valuation, that was a dazzling, devastating pass and a sublime finish from Ogonna. Absolutely brilliant, mighty George.
Watch our TikTok page for that in the coming days. That is what you have to see over and over again. I hope you're following us on TikTok, the only football club in Nigeria on TikTok. Allow me to blow our trumpets. That is a flick that must be seen at least for the rest of our days. Interesting equalizer there. It's 2-2. Chukwuebuka Ogbonna with a 48th minute goal there for VFC. 3 minutes from the restart. And he has leveled things again. This definitely would be an excited one. 3 minutes into the second half. 48 minutes is when that goal did come in. No doubt. All right, so here we go. $15 minutes now. As Kabiru Pupola looks like the midfield has gotten a talking to. And certainly doing the very expected job. And that's what we say about the number 10 of Vandresa FC. Definitely knows how to place those balls if it comes to passing, defense splitting passes. You make sure you can't save your eyes again.
I must say, young man surely knows how to bend this thing. And that has made VFC restore to the gallery of this game.
Game's gotten more interesting now. The throw-in quickly taken there. It's Kingsley Akpan to Sumto Chukwu. He has a man to beat. He does that. He sends it in. That's Chukwuebuka once again. VFC had another opportunity there. The same man who had the ball in front of him. All he had to do was just slot it at the back of the net. But it went wide. Chukwuebuka Ogbonna would have hoped he had steadied his leg more. And that's VFC's third goal gone back in. Well, there'll be many more opportunities, I suppose.
But that's what I was talking about. They should make sure they capitalize on every opportunity that comes their way. Smart City are really playing smart, but the Lions have to match them head to head.
Surely it's what's going on right now. It's Smart City now finding themselves somehow near the 18 of Vandresa FC, but it's advantage the Lions now. It's a free kick will quickly be taken. Okbara Abraham sends one. Not so exciting kick there. Found its way to a throw-in. That's the man Chukwuebuka there, jersey number 38. Sat out the last game, but coming back now. Surely had a lot to prove. He's done that with the equalizer. Akbara Abraham clears away. And it's a corner kick to Smart City now. That's their style once again. As the jersey number 17 runs in. It's sent in. Smart City still trying to get possession, but it's Vandresa FC who would run away right now with a counter. Olaleko Abdusalam could not get to it. And the Smart City side have regrouped at the back. Would have been a lovely counter-attack if things were kept rolling there. But here's VFC now. Olaleko now is brought down. And it's a free kick. Rightly so. A spot on by referee Olajide there. It's a free kick from an interesting area. We've seen a goal scored on the same pitch. just about an hour ago in the first half from this range, facing the same goalpost. So maybe we could see that once again. It's Kabiru Kukola who stands just behind the ball. There's also Xavier Isaac as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Xavier Isaac with a shot there. Couldn't trouble the goalkeeper. It went just inches wide. And VFC will need to look for another opportunity such as that again. Well, not the sort of bite we expect from, a free kick. Wasn't strong enough, you think?
Yeah, a good planning there. Ball from Isaac Xavier and Kukola Kabiru. But Isaac Xavier was led a bit. He was a bit sluggish to attack it immediately. Kukola made his way.
Well, that chapter is closed now. It's a midfield battle. As Kingsley Akpan, haven't had so much from him in this second 45, that is. He was ever present in the first 45. Little wonder while some of the fans were calling for him to shape up, and that's been done. A slip there by Santo Chukwu. Falls to the back now, Kingsley Akpan. Looking for whoever wears blue and white. Instead, it lands with the Reds. Ball is steadied by the captain there, Edo. Obina Kuzier, considered for the first time in this tournament. You know, we're calling him Mr. Clean Shit, but now what do we call him?
Because it doesn't stop him from still having that confidence.
Sure.
Back of the net.
Sure, definitely.
Just technical goals there we saw.
Technical goals and a technical foul that would bring out a yellow card, and definitely that is the situation. The referee wastes no time to flash the yellow, and the culprit is none other than Yusuf Karim of Smart City, who very intentionally charged on Olalekan Abdul Salam while he was advancing at goal. It's a VFC free kick now in the 58th minute of this game. And so Xavier Isaac would try again to do what he couldn't do just about 3 minutes ago. From the same area, the same man now. Blocked by the wall, and Lebuka fires it. It's VFC who scored the second goal of the half and the third goal of the game so far. It is Kabiru Kukola, the VFC jersey number 4, who finds a glorious opportunity to put his darling club in front where they were in the 10th minute of this game. They are back at 1. Back as leaders. It's 3-2 in favor of the Lions.
As soon as you approach the face of the goal, make sure you strike the ball. We'll later come to discuss about the option. That decision has already made the Lions snatch the lead of the 25,325 sitting capacity Taslim Balogun Sports Stadium. A very remarkable atmosphere, you will see. Mighty Church.
Remarkable is a great word. Delightful is also good. Wonderful can also be used. That is what champions are made of. Took the lead in the 10th minute. They were pegged back by Smart City. who eventually went on at the stroke of 45 minutes. VFC came back 3 minutes into the second half. They equalized. And now, 14 minutes into the second, they take the lead. Let's get your comments from wherever you're watching. We'll quickly look at YouTube and know that some exciting chants have come in from the fans from all over the world. Shout out to all of you who are watching from wherever, especially those who are, you know, many seas away from Nigeria and supporting the club. We love you, and we will keep loving you. We love you that you love us, as we take our giant steps, lion steps, to the final of this prestigious tournament. 30 minutes away from the final, the Lions. But I know that Coach Yemi Daniel will be telling them, focus on the game at hand. It is not yet over. And there goes that deflection that broke the hearts of many in the first half. Thankfully, goalkeeper Obina Akuche read that one very quickly. And it looks like it's the same man. All right, this time the number 17, Jabbar Umar. He's been very gallant up there for the Smart City side. Has tried to put the ball at the back of the net and almost just did that now. Thankfully, Obina Akuche read that one.
Yeah, very fantastic goalkeeping there from Obina Akuche.
But not a fantastic finish there, but a fantastic run by Chukwuebuka Ogbonna there just some seconds ago. Maybe would have just laid that a bit for whoever.
Yeah, trying to keep it down. There might be some lucky legs there.
There goes that collision there. Jabbar Umar colliding with Akpara Abraham. But these days, players need to be very careful. It's a dry season. Injuries don't go just like that.
Where we really welcome in the Hamatan.
That's right, gradually just welcoming it. We interestingly saw some showers today. A bit of rain fell today in Lagos. I don't know about wherever you are, but it's quite funny. We knew it wouldn't last, no doubt. The Hamatan chased it away. And so it's the troublemaker up front, number 17, Jabbar Umar, who plays no more part in this game. And is substituted by jersey number 2, Adebola Ajani, for Smart City. Coach Rashid Jimo is also looking at attack. It looks like VFC would get a 4th goal. It doesn't happen, just by whiskers. Ebuka Ogbonna just missed that, but it was a lovely connect, no doubt. High five to Leko Abdusalam as well. That would have been one of the most exciting goals of this game so far, just some inches wide, Donald.
You must really comprehend the substitution technique of Coach Tony. Coach Yemi, I must say, the young man really knows how to balance his game. We saw the errors in the first 45 minutes. The lapses has been close there. Nice one there from the star coach.
Great indeed. The Lions rule at the Teslim Balogun Stadium. They just need to keep it up, at least for the next 27 minutes. There goes Pan Kingsley looking for Lekon. It's a corner kick in the process. Another opportunity for the Lions to increase your lead. Xavier Isaac steps to it. The third goal scorer, Kabiru Kukola, just standing behind there. Is sent in by Xavier Isaac. VFC have goal number 4, ladies and gentlemen. It is painted blue and white right here at the Teslim Balogun Stadium. Everywhere you turn, you see Lions roaring. That's the stuff of champions, ladies and gentlemen. Goal number 4 in the 64th minute of the second semi-final game of the Lagos FA Cup. VFC are smiling to the final.
No matter the situation, no matter the venue, no matter the atmosphere, Lions always emerge as one of the Lions' 2 substitute who just made his way in has been absolutely clinical. My goodness.
Wonderful. It was Chukwuebuka, came close to scoring just some minutes ago. Headed it fast, it bounced just in front of the line, and there was Lekon Abdul Salam to give it the final nail in the coffin. As regards the 4th goal, 4-2 the scoreline. It's not a joke, it's reality. VFC are leading the defending champions right here at the Teslim Balogun Stadium.
That is what I told you, the goal was going to be coming in the second 45 minutes. That's what Coach Yemi will be shouting at the Lions. Get the goals coming. We need more. We need more. If not for the 2 slap mistakes there, it would have been 4 goals to nil.
4-0. Expecting. No doubt. Okay, so since you're looking for 4 replied goals, so we should get it to 6-2 then. 6-2 will be okay for you, right?
No, we need up to 15. Because these guys are really claiming they're smarter than the Lions.
Calm down now, 15 goals. Now basketball it is. Oh, what a rush. Yes, it's a rush of goals right here at the Teslim Balogun Stadium. A 6-goal thriller so far. And good advertisement for Lagos State football. The best of Lagos State teams are here. One of them already through to the final. That's Box to Box FC. It looks like, it definitely smells like Vandresa FC, the second team that will be in the final. And that to me is a massive achievement in your first campaign of the FA Cup. You never can tell. Well, let's face facts. Vandresa FC are a big team, like they say. I remember when we won our first game, someone said, hey, you're bound to win them. You know, you're a big team. But go check out the FA Cup. That is where cup sets do happen.
Yes, a big team and also a team that has a threat. That's what I call the most influential team in Nigeria. When you want to encounter VFC, you have to be very short, checking all the profiles and checking all the every substance that comes to make up VFC. You must have to have a rethink.
Of course, it's good substance indeed. In all departments, the vision is to ensure that every box ticks rightly. Management, right tick. Technical and tactical acumen must be ticked rightly as well. Good squad ticked rightly as well. And that's what's going on right here. Many have expected that Vandresa FC should be brilliant on and off the pitch. And when they did finish 6th on the table last season, there are lots of questions about how the best team in Nigeria could finish in 6th position. But the fact is very simple. It was the first full season of Vandresa Football Club. Had a lot of challenges as well in a bid of trying to bring Nigerian football to the world through cameras. They got beaten up, accosted, threatened, and all that. But all that's in the past now. because the Nigerian National League did made it very clear that anyone who obstructs broadcasts of games would have to pay a 500,000 naira fine. Let's hope that next season we'll continue in that tradition and allow cameras to reign, like Coach Buruchaga did say.
Camera is the gateway to the world.
That's right, and that came from an opposing coach who said cameras are the gateway to the world. If you're not watching this game, you're missing, no doubt. Well, you can listen to commentaries on radio and also watch the game as well on VFC TV. In any case, you'll be hearing the same commentary, but you'll be watching. So why don't you quickly go straight to VFC TV via the Vandresa Football Club application. Go there right now. We'll also do giveaways, lots of jersey giveaways, of course, for new subscribers. And if you're ever present on our social media platforms, the giveaways there. And there's a lot you could do with the Vandresa FC mobile application. You could sign up to be an official member of Vandresa Football Club. You receive newsletters, great ones. Probably not like that tackle, Kingsley Akpan over his opponent there, Salahuddin Ismail. The referee has flashed a yellow card to Kingsley Akpan there, the VFC left winger. Still talking all that you could do with the Vandresa Football Club mobile application. You could buy tickets online as well. You could buy your jerseys there. The jersey store is live on the VFC mobile application as well. Or you could just simply log on to store.vandresafc.com. Support the team by buying the jerseys. And also, give someone a lovely Christmas gift, a New Year gift. Just go and get one of those sought-after jerseys. And I'm sure that whoever you gift that would be loving you for the whole of the year. We have the ones for ladies as well, right? And for kids. So go there and make your orders. Back to the pitch now. It's 71 minutes gone. That's the man who just backed the yellow, Kingsley Akpan. Fawaz Ortu couldn't hold on to the ball. Very quick and sharp passes by the Smart City side, making it very difficult for VFC players to get to it. It's expected they'll be the more desperate side now, being 2 goals down. Nicely collected by goalkeeper Obina Kuche there.
Calculation really matters a lot, and that's what we've seen from the goaltender. Magnificent goalkeeping there.
And a great shot as well from the Smart City number 4, Quadri Deniregu. I reckon Coach Rashid Jimo will be telling them fire from all angles. And look at that, VFC are painting everywhere, blue and white. It is goal number 5 for Vandresa FC against the holders of the Lagos FA Cup. It looks like Lagos has a new favorite team. A 7-goal thriller, and the newcomers have scored 5. Now, who are the real newcomers?
When you were telling me I should calm down, when I'm telling you I need more than 15 goals, you were telling me I should calm down. First, we aren't calming down. This is the Christmas gift the Lions are distributing to Smart City.
What a rush, what a goal galore. And this is what we're talking about.
There's in Spanish you say galol, galol, galol.
From the unlikeliest of goal scorers, from the defensive midfield position, he scores 2 goals. Not sure he would have thought about it.
He least expected it, but This is the unthinkable unfolding before his very eyes.
Kabiru Kukola is his name. Make sure you remember that name. And he wears jersey number 4. And it looked like no one had ever worn that jersey before. The way he is making it seem now. There he is with his white boots. I'm wondering what could happen now. Well, let him give Donald his 6 goals. 15 might be too ambitious. 6 goals. So you can have your 4-0 margin. And then probably we could go rest.
I can imagine a team here in Smart City trying to play smart on the heads of the Lions. They have to devour you.
Come on, you have to respect the defending champions now.
Defending champions. And now the Lions have snatched the lead.
More like taking it like it was theirs. Taking the cup from the Lions, hopefully. That might be the case on the final day. We hear that is slated for next Tuesday, December 21. So the Lions came here and they will be staying until the final day. Please, the Super Eagles should take a cue from the Lions of Niger and stay until the final day of the AFCON. That if it's not going to be moved from January like we hear. Smart City having their substitutions. Shuaib Hassan has come up for Fred Sabito. Jersey number 20 there. It's an attacking substitution. And let's see how this substitution will pay off. A free kick there. Akbara Abraham seemed to have pushed his man. Well, it's been taken and back with the Lions. A cross-section of approved fans right there as fans gradually get back to the stadium. Fully vaccinated. COVID protocol in place. Xavier Isaac just slowed back, but it looked like he knew what he was doing there. That's Lakon was looking for Ibuka or Somto Chukwu. At this point, I mean, I've never been a coach. I don't know what you'd be telling your players right now, you know, with 13 minutes left to play and you're leading with a 3-goal margin. What would you tell your players to do?
Tell more players.
Okay, I don't need to ask you. You want more goals.
Yes.
So you're going to tell your players to go with more goals. But the back has to be very careful as well, because this is the time. The Smart City might want to be smart. They are wounded right here. So as much as they should attack, they should also defend.
You're 9 players behind, and the rest go for the goal. Anything wide, send it out.
9 players behind, and you have 1 only up front. And it's Chukwu Ebuka. Ogbonna there, nice pass. He's onside, Somto Chukwu. And it's a 1-2. VFC almost having a 6th goal here. Lovely football. If you're not watching this, you're not watching anything. A lovely 1-2 with Olalekon, Chukwu Ebuka, and Somto Chukwu. Pushed it rather too far there. Couldn't get to the end of it, but he had bit the goalkeeper very nicely. It could have been goal number 6.
It's coming, and it has to come. That's what I believe. It's an insult to the personnel of Lions.
Make sure you're watching this game on VFC TV and the Vandresa Football Club YouTube page to see what we're talking about. Excellent football from the Lions. Great, precise passes. With Smart City at some point we're leading in this game, and a team that's down, you'd want to think that they would lose confidence, but the Lions roared back. And it's a massive scoreline we're seeing right here, right now. 79 minutes on the clock. 11 minutes to go.
Surely it's not easy. Lions in a strange land in just space of some months, you call it. Finished 6th in the Group B World South Conference, and now they are in the final of the Lagos State FA Cup. A lot of accolades, a lot of praise should be showered from the Lions. I know the fans will be reversing their comments now and do the needful. The Lions have put smiles on their face.
Surely. Smiles on the faces of all Lions. Lions supporters, wherever you are in Akwa Ibom State, in Lagos, in Jos, in Kaduna, Enugu, Warri, Edo, Benue, wherever you are, UK, India, Australia, Ukraine, Cameroon, Ghana, Zimbabwe, South Africa, wherever you are listening to us. The Lions are 10 minutes away from the final of their first ever FA Cup adventure. It is turning out to be a very great adventure, no doubt, as they are beating not just any team, but the defending champions of this tournament, who beat all comers last season and even scored as many as 8 goals this season against a certain club. I think that was Buruj FC or so. It looks like the fans of the Buruj FC had prayed that they would get a whooping as well, as they did to their club. Well, here they go, the Smart City side now. But that was not ambitious enough. Goes right over the bar. The more they try to get back in the game, the more they get frustrated, this Smart City side. Comments will be very interesting to read at this point. We'll come to you on YouTube in just a short while, but let's just report what's going on the pitch. It's Fawaz or 2 who is brought down. Fans of Smart City looking very downcast from our position here. Popola sends it out of harm's way, out of the 18-yard box. Lekon has to chase. Somto is there as well. He's waiting to pounce on a loose ball, but is sent back. Smart City being very determined and desperate now, but VFC have gotten hold of the ball once again. They might just be unleashing a 6th goal. VFC. A bit of confusion there from Somto and Lekon. One of them should have gotten that ball and run away with it. But it's okay, they are 5-2 up.
Maybe I smelled the defender was like, please, please, let me get the ball.
Well, the defender begged.
Yeah.
And they said, okay, you can have it. Well, every goal counts. Well, the final opponents, Box to Box FC, are here in the stadium watching as well. And we'll be wondering how they can get past this side. Smart City with an opportunity. Cleared away. Nice defensive work from Vandresa FC's defenders. Well, sort of dirty play coming now. 2 Vandresa players down. Smart City The VFC have taken over the pitch and the defense. It looks like they're doing a training match right now. And they would not spare the team as well. Lekon with his leg overs is going for a goal. Comes down in the 18. The referee says, play on.
If I should blow the whistle, that means...
That would be crazy, having a penalty on this one. But hey, if I'm a ref and it's a legit penalty, even though the team is leading 5-2, I would still give that penalty. There goes that move again by Lekon. He definitely was challenged there. That was a push by the defender. Five minutes left on the clock. Whatever you're doing, make sure you wave it aside and enjoy this final 4 minutes of this encounter.
I will advise you grab something cold and get ready to roar alongside with the Lions of Niger. And the players hydrating themselves there to refresh for the remaining 4 minutes to regulation time.
Well, they deserve some water. They've worked very hard.
Yeah, to whom much is given, much is expected. A well-deserved win in there.
That's a repeat of that goal there. Kabiru Pukola sure knows how to score goals. That's a lovely angle.
Terrific strike that was from the Faman Lion man. Now's the counter.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just about to shout for a sixth goal. After a tug on the shirt, it looks like the goalkeeper had his hand to it. And that's definitely right. It's a corner kick. That would count as a shot on target. Somto Chuku Abraham almost had his second of the day.
Another substitution for Chiemi.
Anas Hassan, the pacey winger, gets his time on the pitch of this semi-final. Just had some color. And there goes Xavier Isaac. He's done his job. And if this were the stadium of Vanreza FC, he will be coming off with a round of applause from the fans. And there you see his smiles as well. Anas comes in, instant impact. Ladies and gentlemen, it definitely should count as a goal. But it doesn't. A flag was up. Anas Hassan, who just came in, was gifted the ball and he fired accurately. He hit the upright. And the rebound by Leko Abdul Salam does not count, so says the referee. The Lions are roaring till the final. They are conquering Lagos. And the whole world is watching that as well. Smart City will try one last time to get to the back of the net. But certainly going to be a tall order to score 3 goals at this time. That's that shot again by Anas. It was Chukwuebuka who rebounded, by the way. But I'm not sure what the referee saw there.
Already the crossbar accepted.
Infringement against Smart City. 4 minutes of added time for this game. It's sure to keep your comments coming in. We would stay here and take some of those comments of yours. Would like to sincerely appreciate the principal sponsors, Vandresa Energy Services Limited, leading oil and gas industry players in Nigeria and the globe as well. There goes goal number 6. And Donald Kimmich has his 6th goal. Forget about 15. Let's settle with 6. It's a 4-goal margin. And in the 90 plus 1 minute, we finally would see the final goal. And who gets it?
Anas.
That's Lekon Abdul Salam who gets it.
At this point, I just have to be laughing.
Come close to scoring many times as a young man. Anas with his 2nd goal in 2 games. Interesting scenes here as we are about to close up shop. The frustration from Smart City says it all. It doesn't seem to them like a cup semi-final at all. It looks like it's simply cheating. And VFC would have had more goals as well. More goals in this tournament. Excellent football. Let's not take it for granted. The Smart City side were quite gallant, especially in the first half. They played so excellently well. It's just that the Lions have been a much better side, very improved. They have shown in this tournament that probably no team can come against them. And if you do, you get wounded like this. It happened to Joe Spotine, who were making a lot of noise before the game. It happened to 36 Lion, who many said it was an evenly matched game. It happened to the Messiah FC, who had it quite easy with officiating in the last game. VFC were on the receiving end of most of the referee's decisions in that game, but it was 2 very clear goals that saw them through to this final. And here we are. We're staying on in Lagos until the 21st of December. Quite a long time, but it's worth the wait. Worth the wait indeed. 5 more seconds. Well, the referee would say no need for those 5 seconds. It is all over. Vandresa FC will face Box to Box FC in the final of the Lagos Football Association Cup. And it's no surprise at all that they're in the final. It's a very improved side, a very excellent side. And if you want to put excellence in the middle of your name, then feel free to do so. From the back to the front, they have been wonderful. And all we can say is congratulations to the boys. Now the wait will be quite long. Almost a week's wait until the final. It should have come on Saturday, according to the Lagos FA. They have to make room for the female teams who are actually in action in the NWFL. Well, we know how things are done here. We'd expected the fixtures were lined up already, and then we know the dates. For instance, the Premier League has released the dates of fixtures for the 2022-2023 season. Can you imagine that? As in, and that is something that's going to be a far cry from Nigeria. But all the same, we sincerely thank the Lagos State Football Association for even, being able to stage the tournament. It wasn't staged last year because of COVID-19. And now, of course, it's here. And being able to secure the Teslim Balogun Stadium, the new home of the Super Eagles, as it were, for this semi-final. And we're looking forward to where the final will be played as well. But the biggest story and the headlines you see on all the pages and all the media houses, and especially, of course, on the Vandresa FC platforms, is that the Lions have devoured the defending champions, who are looking so dejected right now, by 6-2.
Okay, seeing the Lions imitating the footsteps of our Lord Jesus Christ, which says start with prayer and end with prayer. That's what the Lions have done. They've returned just like that one leper to give glory to God, who has made it yet another successful journey. All the road leads to the final. Preparation meeting opportunity, therefore success is absolutely guaranteed. Energetic Lions. Prolific Lions. Oh my goodness.
Energetic indeed. And I don't know, you love that story of the leper. I don't know why.
Yeah, there were 10 lepers healed. 9 went away, only one came returning. Glory. When you know where the source is coming from, you have to acknowledge it. Look at the Lions praying gently. It hasn't been easy. A very tough and hectic experience so far in the journey ever since coming to a strange land.
Well, Lagos is no more a strange land for the Lions. They are telling a story here that the world should see and the world should know that Vandresa FC is not just Brandresa FC like people were saying at some point last season. They are actually Lions. They are Vandresa, and they won't walk that road without you. Wonderful, wonderful, magnificent. I'm lack of words to just qualify what has happened here today. Some even called it an evenly matched game. But it couldn't happen. The difference is definitely clear. Just before we sign off, let's get your comments on YouTube very quickly and see what you're saying, and appreciate all of you as well. And if Uche is just around the corner, would like to get his own thoughts as well. Stay tuned. Also, we'll be putting all the post-match reactions later on, even after this broadcast. You can get all of that on a Vandresa FC website. It's vandresafc.com. And also make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, which most of you are watching from right now. It's Vandresa Football Club. On Twitter, it's Vandresa FC _. On Instagram, it's vandresa.fc. And on Facebook, it is Vandresa Football Club. Just in time to take those comments like we have promised. We need to give a big shout out to all of those fans who have joined us today. from everywhere. We're trying to get those comments now very quickly. Well, what can we say, Donald? Just sticking around to fulfill our promise of taking those comments. Let's go to Facebook then. Quickly, we'll come back to YouTube if we can assess that very quickly. On Facebook, we'll just get some of your comments here. This one from Solomon Sam says, Kabiru, God bless you. Smart City, when I don't face team way past you now, what goes around comes around. Victor says, come on you Lions. Michael Alicia says, 6-2, yes, that's the scoreline. Oluwatimi is laughing and says, my team is breathing fire. Olariwaju Bangboye says, and 6 comes in. And someone says here, please end the game. Definitely, it has ended already. It's 6-2, my brother. Bonvic says, I'm sorry for any team that meets Van Reza right now. Nadim Henry says, Van Reza should stop. Okay, maybe this is where we'll stop as well. It's all excitement here, ladies and gentlemen, as we close up shop and call this a wrap right here. Okay, we have this one here. This one is coming in from Touches Heaven says, magnificent, extraordinary goal, Lions. Basita Falabi says, fantastic win, get the trophy. Adeboye Adekola says, won't walk that road without you of VFC. Frankston Cruz says, okay, Adebayo Bolutife says, we made it to the final. Silas and Sikin says, 3 points secured. Not only 3 points, it's actually a final secured. Ubodom Isien says, nice goal, 6-2 VFC. And Goke Solanke says, cool, fine finish. This is a beautiful recruitment from Van Reza. Licking my lips for the season ahead. 6-2 in favor of the Lions. Give to Door says, let's go Lions. And of course, Austin Okonakban says, Goals Festival. That's the aptest way to describe what has happened right here. 8 goals and 6 of them belong to the Lions of Niger. It finished right here at the Teslim Balogun Stadium. Van Reza FC 6, Smart City 2, VFC are through to the final. From your hosts, George Essien, and of course, Donald Kimmick, we say good night, God bless, and we won't walk that road without you. See you in the final.
Want to test it. Can I go up where? Make it touch the top. Test it. Want to. They hear this one. Go with this one. Just a give me sign. Oh. Testing.
I have to give all credit to this boy for coming out. That initially, you know, the challenge we had was we lost concentration towards the first half. You know, I talked to them. One of the first things I told them, which is one of the reasons we have not considered goal this wise, we must take the ball away from our bossing team. We know this league very well. We know this country very well. Most of the goals have been through, you know, go. And I told them, guys, you need to take away the ball from our first third. But, you know, lots of concentration and I think fatigue too. One or two players were complaining of, you know, not feeling good, fatigue. And we have to bring that change. It is important that we need to change the face of the game. Because during the first half, I was angry with them in the dressing room. At the same time, I was asking them, guys, do you believe you can win? They said, yes, of course, we can win. And I said, okay, guys, we have no business. We have no reason to lose this game. And, you know, and they came up. And you could see the sub we made. Immediately, we want to come in. Because it's a cup tie. There's no point of wasting time. We need to go all out. It's either he's coming for and I score you more. No point of defending when I want to go out. It's a cup tie. It's not league. I need to say, okay, first leg or second leg, let me reduce the aggregate. So we went all out, and to God be the glory, they did the job, and I'm very proud of them.
And that was a massive job they did. The second half did not even resemble the first half in any way. Massive 5 goals. I mean, it looks like you should be talking to them like that all the time, right?
Yeah, of course, we've always been doing that. You know, every training we have, we do a lot of scoring drill, finishing drill, we do a lot of scoring and finishing drill. And today, you know, they replicated what we've been telling them. We need to score a lot of goals. Because the way we play good football, we try to keep the ball, we play in opponent and we press hard, we keep the possession. Then if it doesn't translate to goal, it means we have not done anything. But today they did it, and I'm happy they did it at the time that we needed it most. And you know, we want to make statement that VFC belongs, you know, we want Lagos. Nobody, you know, initially they were like, now we get Lagos. But we let them know, this is VFC, we are lion. We want to conquer everywhere. And eventually the boy did it. As you can see that we have taken over Lagos.
Surely, going to that final, VFC will certainly have some new fans, especially those who watched on VFC TV, who listened on Brilla FM as well. You know, they'll be quite impressed with this. The final, there are lots of expectations. You scored 6 goals here against the defending champions. Taking on box to box FC. Any promises?
Yeah, you know, the 6 goal we scored today, even though I enjoyed it, but it could be a disadvantage for us. Because now, box to box, we know, okay, this is scoring side, they want to defend. But for us, we won't change our tactics. Like I told them before, we are attacking team. There's no way we play to opponent's strength. By start defending, we want to attack, and we won't change that against box to box. The truth is, I'm a Lagos born. I know almost every team in Lagos. So I know box to box. We want to try and work on their weaknesses, one or two things. Like the way they will do on us too. But we focus on our game plan. That's the most important. We have gotten here, and I don't think the boys are ready to look back than winning this cup. That's the agreement that we had right from day one. Guys, we want to go all out. We want to give our president something that will be happy. You know, the man has done so much for us. He has invested so much in the club. So we need to give him something that will be happy, that will make him to feel good. So that's the promise we have, and we are going to do that by all means.
You're only 90 minutes away from fulfilling that promise. Before I let you go, Coach Tony Bulus is still, you know, not strong enough to stand on the touchline. How much of an influence has he been, so far in this simplicity? Last 2 games, I think, 3 games now.
You know, we are working together, you know, as a team, you know, but everybody knows the influence that I have on the team. But for me, definitely, the boss is the organ of the team. And whatever we achieve it together. But, you know, I can tell you vividly, and everybody can testify, a lot of job I put into this job to make sure everything is going well, both here in training and everything. But for me, it's all about me. It's about the team. It's not even about Bolus. It's all about PFC. We want to make the team proud. So I don't think the glory belongs to everybody. Every one of us, the media guys, everybody, the backroom staff, everybody has been working from Uyo to this level. Just, it is for PFC, not for me, not for anybody. For PFC.
And would you single out any player or players for praise?
Yeah, see, I think everybody has done well, but I need to sing. I don't want to single out so it won't be like it. But for me, the new signing we have in Lekon, Kabiru, and Ebuka, and some other guys, they've been so massive for us. And with 2 center back, we had the Owolabi, and it shows that we recruited very, very well. I'm very right. You know, when you recruit players and they come to a new environment, sometimes it takes them time to settle down. But this guy, man, they quickly settle down. For me, I want to give credit to all the new players that we recruited, both the old and but the new ones. I give more kudos because they came in and they took over everything. And you know, could see everything was going well with the old player, and we form a team, we form a family, and credit belongs to all of them.
Surely does. Congratulations once again.
Thank you very much.
We hope that the final.
Nothing more than victory in the final, by God, we're going to do it. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So I'm here with us. I've been with football number 4, twice today. Congratulations. Did you see yourself scoring today?
Of course, I do.
How do you feel?
I feel happy, I feel excited because it's been a while. I've got that kind of a goal. Because for me, for that half time, it has been somehow for everybody, but we believe in ourselves because we know we can do something better. And we thank God at the end of the final result. More than that, we see more than that in the final. See more than that. Expect more than that in the final. Of course. First of all, for that first half, I think we are trying to study our opponent. Unfortunately, it's not working out. So after the first half, we need to come out with our pattern. So we need to go fully with our pattern. We try to study our opponent for us at the first time. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out for us. So we decide to play on our pattern. Thank God we get the results. When I got the ball, I've been trying to do that kind of a pass since first half, but there's no space for me. Unfortunately, I tried to signal my player. when we were about to play the corner, I just signaled that I'm here. Unfortunately, the ball came. I don't have any other thought than to shoot the ball. When the second goal, I don't even believe it, but thank God. Thank God. First of all, I dedicate this victory to my mom, then my dad, and all my teammates. Thank God. Then we pray to see more victory in Vandresa FC. Then we do more in the future. Everybody, all the staff, the players, all my teammates, all Vandresa FC, I dedicated all the victory to them and my goals. I dedicated them to them. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
How do you feel?
He's so happy, so excited.
You're not showing it.
Very, very excited, sir. I'm so happy for the victory. It's not easy. Actually, I needed to score like more than 2 goals or 3 in this match. Because actually, I was outside. I was like, my body was itchy. I want to enter. I want to play. Because I can't afford to leave Uyo and come to Lagos and lose. Actually, I'm a winner. And I also believe we have the best team to catch the tournament. Yes. Because we have quality players that are individual talent and skills. I believe we can do more than this. Actually, there was, yeah. Actually, there's not that fear, not that much, because I was feeling that we have the quality, we can still do more. Even though the game we are 2 goals up, I still believe that my team can still come up and do more. But I was like telling them, oh, we can do it. And by the grace of God, the change that the coach did was a tactical one, and God gave us the victory at last. Actually, I know that this final is meant for us, and we are carrying this trophy with no doubts. I don't care who we are facing the final, but I just know that we are carrying the cup. Even though they are a better side, we are better than them. We can do more than them. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.